Hey Dorks, it's me, DorkClassic, also known as Jonathan David. Now, if you're currently watching this because, you're in my AP government class and this was my final project presentation thing, I just want to say, hi Sparsh, but also this spiel mainly applies to my other viewers and subscribers, so skip it, watch it, listen to it if you want, but this mainly applies to everybody else. Hi everybody else. As you know, I've been working on my very own animated detective show for a while called Louie Sparsh N Jon, involving me and my friends Louie and Sparsh solving mysteries in a high school called Littlemore High. I've been working on the first episode for about a year now and everybody's been waiting for it, so is this the first episode everybody's been waiting for? No, it's not. This is just a little school project 10-minute thing for, like I said, my AP government class. This is in no way representative of the animation quality or the story quality of the actual show. This was just a neat little way to do the project that I had to do. That being said, if you want to watch this video because, it will introduce you to the general setting and story and characters of the show, then feel free. I use a lot of the characters in the actual show, so if you want to get a feel of what the show is like, then go ahead. Otherwise, have a great day.
The legal system is the most important branch of the U.S. government.
And that's my presentation.
Does that presentation look familiar to you?
No, why would it be familiar?
Okay, John, just look carefully. What sticks out to you?
Don't tell me. Okay, tell me. No! The colors.
Do you see the part that says, made by Lusu?
Oh!
And they had the nerve to present the slideshow I made and pass it off as their own right after I presented it 5 seconds ago.
Hey, takes guts.
Real guts.
Alright, so are we good?
Not so fast, James.
It's Mr. Meaner!
Oh boy.
You think you can get away with this?
What do you mean? It's nothing!
Nothing? You stole my presentation. That's theft.
Oh, look, you better chain your dog to its leash, boys.
Rachel.
Louie.
James.
Mr. Meaner!
Sparsh?
Marcus.
Jonathan!
Okay, you know what? If you're gonna be like that, we could settle this with a debate meeting.
Oh, what?
In fact, I'm confident my boys over here would cream your guys in a debate.
Oh, think of the fame we could get winning this case! Can we, Rachel? Can we?
What's happening?
So what do you say, thief?
Are you kidding me? Of course! What do you say, Sparsh?
I say we have a mystery to solve.
Then it's a deal.
When you're in trouble and you don't know what to do, you know who to call, you know who to call. When you're in trouble and you don't know what to do, you know who to call, you know who to call. Been solving mysteries since I was young. Now all I do is stay up late and solve them for fun. If you're in trouble, not for long, if you call Louie Sparsh N Jon. If you're in trouble, not for long, if you call.
Greetings and salutations, children. I am your principal man. But today I will also be your judge. Next to me is your vice principal, Salandi. He will be the court reporter for today's debate club court case. For the record, it is currently December 51st, 20XX, Pi 10 o'clock. Now, the plaintiff's representatives may begin with an opening statement.
Hey, the name's Sparsh Cranbreath, and I'm representing Louis Sue on the resolution. This house believes Rachel committed the theft of Louie's government slideshow with my partner Jonathan David. Now, this debate is all about evidence. The fact is, the slideshow credited Louie as the creator of the slideshow. We are here to show you a preponderance of evidence that'll prove to you that you should side with us. Thanks.
Hello, underclassmen and fellow overclassmen. It is I, Mr. Meaner, superhero of the school. Rachel committed theft. Oh, that's just a bunch of malarkey. Why? I'll tell you why. This is Marcus, my debate partner. This is Rachel, my client. Together we are the Meaner Gang. And the Meaner Gang is always right. We're here to prove once and for all that we are trustworthy. Hold your applause.
Nice one, mate.
Thank you. Interesting. Plaintiff's representatives, who was your first witness?
Thanks. Your Honor, I'd like to call Rachel Barwell to the stand.
I swear to tell nothing but the truth, so help me, whatever.
Alright, Rachel, what do you know about court?
Well, I'm in one.
The US court system, I mean.
I don't know.
You don't know?
You heard me.
Alright, do you even know the difference between civil and criminal cases?
Objection! That's a hard question! Overruled.
Well, obviously a criminal case involves a defendant doing a crime or something, and civil cases are... Everyone knows what they are. Next question.
For the record, civil cases are between a plaintiff and a defendant. They're disputes between two groups. Criminal cases are when a defendant does a crime, though. I'll give you that. The defendant and the prosecutor.
Wait, so if Rachel committed a crime, but you're the plaintiff, is this a criminal or civil case?
Civil. It's a debate club court case, John. We'll lose civility points if it wasn't.
Court case? Well, I've never been attracted to a case before, but if I needed to court one, I think I could do it.
Didn't the slideshow have something about civil and criminal cases?
Yeah?
And who made the slideshow?
Who do you think? I did.
So, shouldn't you know the answer?
Sleep deprivation.
So didn't the slideshow also talk about differing punishments between types of cases?
Yeah.
And what would that be?
You tell me, Mr. Detective.
Alright, well, in criminal cases, the punishment at hand is prison time or capital punishment. Civil cases just deal with fees and other less intense punishments.
You done?
Yeah, that's all.
Ugh.
All right, defense, you may bring up your first witness.
Oi, we call, Louie to the stand.
Alright, I'm here.
Oi, so, did you or did you not make the slideshow?
I did.
Do you have any proof of that, mate?
Yeah, the slideshow said made by Louis Zoo.
Okay, what if it didn't?
But it did.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oi, so, if you made the slideshow, Smarty Pants, what's court?
What? Like district courts?
Yeah, what's court?
It's the groundwork. First level solves most of the disputes.
Oi, so what about the Court of Apple Taters?
The Court of Appeals? It's the next level of court. When PP heads did something wrong, they're like, appeal, let's do it again. Except that time they just review what happened like an elaborate English class.
Oh, didn't know that.
You don't say.
Okay, that's all. Kinda stupid, innit? They don't know we stole it!
You can't get any more straightforward than that.
Yeah, who would have guessed Mr. Meaner and Marcus are involved too?
You don't. You just kinda know.
They're always involved, John.
Well, jury, do you have a decision? No, you fools! You're making a mistake. If you rule on the side of the plaintiffs, I'll actually sue. And if I lose, I'll appeal. I'll appeal up to the Supreme Court.
You'll file a writ of certiorari?
Funny word.
You know it's really hard to get your case to SCOTUS, right?
Oh yeah? Says who?
Says him! Hey, last name Bezel, first name Emmett. But my clients usually call me M. M. Bezel.
And who Who are you?
What do you mean? I'm a lawyer.
Oh, wow.
Hey, for your information, us public defenders work really hard to get where we are. In fact, we have so many clients every day, we barely have 2 hours to set aside per case, let alone time to set aside to help the youth.
So why are you in a random small-town high school?
Oh, we have a jokester over here.
Mr. Bezel, isn't it really hard to get a case into SCOTUS?
Correct. You must pass the rule of 4. 4 Supreme Court justices must show interest in the case for it to pass. That's a 2.5 success rate.
That's stupid.
Yeah, if it's hard to get a case in there, what's the point?
It's the last resort, where the only driving force is judicial review.
Ooh, I remember that one. Back in the case of Marbury versus Madison, the outgoing president was like, I'm gonna recruit all these new people before I leave. And the Secretary of State was like, no. And one of the dudes who was supposed to be hired was like, court, you should write a writ of mandamus. And the court was like,
That ain't constitutional, sister.
and ever since then, the court had the power to interpret which laws were constitutional.
Yeah, because the framers gave the other two branches the power of the sword and the purse, and left the judicial branch with only the power to judge things.
Yeah, but that's the most important job.
They have this whole decision-making process and everything.
First, deliberation takes place to converse. At least 5 justices must agree on a verdict. Then, 1 justice writes a majority opinion, 1 writes a minority opinion, and others might write dissenting opinions for different rationales on the result.
So what? Are these judges really important or something?
Yeah, the president nominates the judges and the Senate confirms these nominations. After that, they're there for life.
Life? That's a bit much.
I don't know, Lou. If judges had to campaign every couple of years, they'd probably suck up to the president so that they can get reelected.
Are you saying public officials don't always have our best interest in mind?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Touche.
That's pronounced touchy.
What?
Kinda stupid, ain't it?
So, is there anything else we should know about the legal system for the next time we commit a crime?
You're not supposed to admit this is an ongoing thing, James.
Well, every term, every justice hires 4 clerks to help them proofread opinions and such.
Oh, guys, did you really forget about the court case?
Dang it, they remembered!
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Jury,
What is your decision? Yeah, we decide with the plaintiff, Your Honor.
so it's settled then. Rachel, as well as James and Marcus, are sentenced to a punishment of minus 15% on their quarterly report cards. What? No, you can't do this to me!
You can. That's just the law, man.
Alright, guys, let's go.
You'll pay for this, Louie Sparsh N Jon! You'll pay for this!
Were you even paying attention? You're the one paying us 15%.
I guess you could say they were charged with a lot more than just a simple misdemeanor.
I hate this so much.
Nice.
Ooh, that's the lunch bell. My favorite time of day.
I think they have some chicken nuggets today.
Chicken nuggets?
Ooh, I wonder if they're selling flaming hot Cheetos at the snack bar.
What's up with you and flaming hot Cheetos?
They're good for my soul.